Hi everybody, this is Mama Sue with a new tutorial for you. Today we're going to be doing earrings, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own post, your own wires, and I'm going to show you how to put these wires on your earrings if you choose to go with this type earring. And here's two that are pre-made. You can buy these just about anywhere. That's just the one you just stick it on and push it in, and this is the one you have to open up. You have to open that up and put your earring right on that. Well, let's get started here, and I'll show you how to do this. I'm going to start with this simple one. The more simple I can go, the better for you. But this is how they look when they're on your earring. Now this one, I don't have to do anything except put the hoops on. I bought these little crosses, came in a 5-pack. So I was able to make quite a few pairs of earrings. I bought 2 packs of them so I'd have a pair because they come with 5 different crosses. And they're relatively cheap to buy like that too. Well, anyway, what you do, this is the easiest way to make an earring, and you can go and tell somebody you made their earrings for them. But what you do is you're just going to stick that right through there like that. See there? Then you're just going to push it back. As a matter of fact, these little ones with the balls are sterling silver. So the metal is very soft to use, and it won't hurt anybody's ears. So that's kind of a good one to go with if you're giving somebody a gift. Then it doesn't matter if they have sensitive ears or not. You've got it all set. But that's how that turns out with that one. And I don't think that looks bad if you can see that. I think that looks pretty cute. Either kind looks good. I'll set that one down there and I'll show you how to use the other one. Here's the other type of earring holder. Oh, can you see that? Now it's got this little place down here, right here, and on the back side is where it's going to open. So you take your pliers and you just bend that little place upward like that. Don't bend it out, just sideways. Then you're going to put your earring facing down onto it. Then you take, I normally do this with 2 pliers, but it's kind of hard with that ball there. You just move it back over in place and make sure it's closed good. Can you see that closed? Now that one's ready too. Either one look nice. I prefer this type myself. I like to use the other wires for other things. Now, if you would like to make your own, it's cheaper for you to make these. If you like that type, you can make your own because you can buy these wires, these sterling silver wires. You can buy them on eBay. I get them on eBay a lot of times. You know, and you can use them when you're making butterflies, or you can use them to make earrings. If you're going to make them for earrings, you want your earring to be the same shape. So you're going to put them together like this. Then you take your round pliers and you're just going to bend this up like this. That's that little place that you bend them up. Ooh, can't see there. Then you're going to take and you're going to turn them around. What I like to do is to use a little pencil or something and just wind them around the pencil. Just like that. See how they're starting to shape up like an earring? And then in the very back, this bottom part here, this bottom part right here, you're just going to bend those upwards a little bit. Now you've got your, now they're made. That's simple to make your own. See there? Very easy to make, and they're cheap to make. Now also, we have these kind of wires too, and these are harder wires. These are a lot harder. They're harder to shape, but you can still use these, or you can use your own wire. When you use your own wire, when you're done making them, you need to sand the bottom so that it doesn't stick you going to your ear, because they'll be rough because you cut it with your wire cutters, you know. And so what I want to do is I want to take, let me get a pin so I can show you. It's not here. Oh well. If you look at these, you'll see that one side has an opening and one side doesn't. See, can you see that? It looks pretty clear to me, but not sure if you can tell. See where the opening is? Well, anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to put those two together, because you want that to face toward your ear. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your pliers right there with the open part down, here at the bottom. And you just push it forward. Just like that. See how I just pushed that forward? Now I'm going to put it on the pencil. And this is heavier wire, so it's harder to do. And I'm going to wrap it around the pencil. I'll take it off your pencil. And you're getting there. You're getting there. Now you want to bend these two ends out. Now you have your own homemade ear wires. Simple to make your own. And it's a lot cheaper. Although ear wires aren't that expensive anyway, so I keep both kinds on hand. It's just regular ear wires. They're not as long. They're a lot shorter than, see the size difference in these? Mine are a lot bigger. If you, whoops. When you make them yourself, they're a lot bigger. I'm going to put that up to that. See the difference in size? And you can always put your own ball. If you want a ball or if you want the wire, you can do that too. You can make your own wire. Let me show you how you can make your own wire. I'm going to just take one of these because I don't have any wire out here right now. But I'm going to take one of these just so I can show you how to make your own wire. I'm going to take one of these prongs right here. I'm just going to put this right here, and I'm going to wrap it around this wire. Now I'm just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Can you see that? Oh gosh, my camera's not that good. See there? I'm just wrapping it around. Then I'm just going to push it down just to make it tight. Then I'm going to pull it off of here. And I'm going to clip off the excess. Because you can make them look just like the store-bought ones yourself. My regular wire that I use when I do this is really thin, so it's a lot easier to do than this. Then you're going to take yourself a ball, just so you know how to, this is just so you know how to do this. I hadn't planned on doing this, but I always get off the beaten path when I'm doing stuff. Now I'm gonna put the ball on here. You should normally do that right away before you bend it if you're making these. Well, that works out all right. And then you take your little wire. Oop. Let me squish that a little bit. Then you take your little wire. And you can stick your... Well, I thought I made it for this size. There it goes. I'm just trying to do it in a hurry because I got a lot more to do. Now you got one with a wire on it. You see there? Now you've got a wire on there and a ball. So you've got it like a regular one, but they're bigger. The ones I make are bigger than the ones we got here. I mean, they're just quite a bit bigger, and I like a longer post in my earrings, on my earrings. I like them longer because I don't lose as many of them. That's the only difference. That's the only reason I would make my own, is if I don't want them to lose them. Well, let me get this stuff out of the way, and we'll get on with what we're doing here. Well, I showed you how to do these, how to put the hooks on these. Now we're going to switch over to another earring. Now we're going to do this kind here. Now these come in so many pretty colors. I don't even remember where I got them, but I sure like the different colors. Here's a red one. Let me show you how pretty these balls are. These are glass balls. See how pretty those are? This is actually a red color, if you could get a clear picture of it, and they kind of have swirls through them. Like this one here. Here it is. Like, see the swirls in these? I just love those glass balls with the swirls in them. They just make beautiful earrings. Now we're going to use those little wires again like we used before. These little wires right here with the little ball on the tip, the sterling silver. I don't always use the sterling silver, but I normally use the sterling silver for the earring hoops because my granddaughters have sensitive ears, and I don't want them messing with earrings and having a problem. Now what we're going to do here is this ball ends up being part of your design. You're going to take this little ball here and stick it on there, just like that. Then you're going to take, let me use a glass ball. Glass ball would look pretty on here. Now I'll use the green one. I like these green ones a lot. If I can find the hole, I can get this earring put together. There it is. Like that. And then I put another one of these round ones on there. See? Just like that. Let me get that clearer. Can you see it now? That's how you put those together. And then next we're going to we're going to make the top here for this. What I do is I grab these kind of pliers, and I just put my can you see that? I just put my pliers right like that. I have the wire sticking up from there, and then I'm just going to bend it over, just like that. Just bend it straight over. See how it's sideways? It's going to turn around on me after I tell you that. See how it's sideways? Now I'm going to move my my pliers up like this. See how I moved them up like that? And I'm going to roll it backwards the other way till I get down there. See? And then I'm going to move my pliers up a little bit, and I'm going to bring the wire the rest of the way across. See? Just like that. Now, I really like to use these. These are a pair of locking scissors here. I love these things. I am going to put my locking scissors on here, just like that. Just like that. Now they're locked in place, you see? And then I'm going to grab my pliers, grab a hold of that wire, and I'm just going to, well, I don't need to. This is soft wire. This is silver. I'm just going to turn it. Well, with this, actually, all you got to do is turn the scissors. See? It's just an easy thing to do with this. Then I'm going to unlock these. And I'm going to clip off the excess. Now that I have that excess cut off, I'm going to squish down that little piece that's left sticking out. There's a little piece there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little piece there that I'd rather lay flat. Now there's how we are right now. Super simple to do. And then you get one of your earrings. I'm just going to grab a pre-made. And remember how I told you we open up those earrings? Oops, I got the wrong one. Oh, I don't know what my problem is today. I got that open. See how that's open? Put it this way so you can see. Well, maybe you can see while I'm putting this on. And you just stick this on like that. And then you close up you just close this right back up and just squish it up against there, if you can see what I'm doing here. Now I've got that right where it's up against the wall right there, so it's doing good. And then you've got that earring put together. See there? That's all there is to it. Very simple to make. I had another one of those out here. Don't know where my other one went. I might redo this tutorial later, but for now I'm just going to finish up and show you how to do these. The next one we're going to do is I call these Christmas bulb earrings because they look like little Christmas lights because they've got that little metal ball on there. Isn't that cute? Here's another pair. Wait, let me get these out of the way. And here's another pair. These are just really cute, and a lot of people like these, but they're not as available as they used to be. But they're real simple to make. See, here's a pair of pink ones. Here's a pair of green ones. There's some silver. The silver looks real pretty. Now these are all glass beads I'm using here. I love using glass beads because they're so pretty. Here's some gold ones. Tell me that doesn't look like a Christmas bulb. That's why I call them Christmas earrings. And then here's, I don't know where everything went, but here's this little black one. So I'm going to show you what I do here. Now this is something you've probably not seen on Facebook before, or Facebook, on YouTube before. I use straight pins a lot of times. Just a basic straight pin. See the head on it? And I'm going to use a different colored bead. Because I want it flush on the bottom. You can buy wires that have the head like that on them too. But I figure, why do that when I have all these pins? I have so many pins. This ball, it's hard to find the hole. Where are you? Wow. With this glass balls, it's really hard to find the hole. Okay, where are you? I think I need a magnifying glass to find it in this. Well, I might be using, oh, there it is. I was going to say I might be using something else. I just put the ball on. It's on the needle. And it's got a, the hole is so small in some of these glass ones that you can use a straight pin. You know, some of them are not like that. And then I use just a little seed bead. I'll put it right on the top there. See there? There, a little seed bead on it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little roly-poly pliers, and I'm going to bend this over sideways a little bit. Then I'm going to roll this wire over the top of my pliers. Just like that. See there? Then I'm going to cut off the excess, and then I'm going to put it just how I want it. Because there's more there than I want. So I'm going to cut some of it off. But make sure if you use needles, or any kind of wire for that matter, hang on to it so nobody gets that in their foot. I'm sure that you'd have a lot of complaints in the house if that happened. Besides, you don't want anybody getting hurt. And it's best to have a designated area where you do this stuff. Now, I have that rolled up there, you see? But I'm going to cut a little bit more off so that it's flush, because I like it to be more flush. So I'm going to cut just a little bit more. Wait, which side? Right here. I cut just a little bit more off. There we go. Then I put my needle nose pliers in there and just work the magic until I get that right where I want it. Sometimes I squish it down with this because the needles, when you use needles, it's like a really heavy metal. So it's a little bit harder to work with, but it works. And if you're trying to conserve and you have a lot of pins, there you go. Now you can move it over a little bit if you wanted to. It's not a big deal. Well, I will just, because there. Is that better? See? So straight pins will work. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody do them with straight pins, but I had this big pack I got one time, and I never could use them all, and then I thought I didn't have any wires one day, and I started using the straight pins. Worked great. Anyway, I'm gonna put a wire on here. Remember how we do those wires? We pull it open from the back side. See the back side there? Okay, I'm going to open it up. I just opened it. I didn't open it far enough. I'm tongue-tied and everything else tonight. Sorry about that. But I will redo this tutorial eventually. And I'll have it a little more organized for you. See how I got that on there? See? Now I'm just going to close it up. Oh, that's going to be a cute pair of earrings. I really like that broken glass look on some of these earrings. Now look at this. That's an adorable earring. Now you can make all kinds of little Christmas gifts and stuff just with a pack of pins. By hooking these things on a pack of pins and get a pack of these, a pack of straight pins, and then whatever ball you want to get with one pack of seed beads. On this one I have the copper, well, the gray colored metal looking beads. And these are glass also. They're seed beads. And then this one I got on a string, and it had big ones and small ones on it. But I think I used all the big ones. I might have some somewhere. I have so many beads, it's ridiculous, that I've just had from over the years, and I started cleaning up and started finding a lot of stuff. But anyway, the next one we're going to do are the butterflies. Now, I found these, see there? Now, these are also done with the straight pins. I found some little, these came in a package with a gob of them in it, these little butterflies, and they have a hole through the center of the butterfly. They came with and I think they're little charms for bracelets, but I decided to use them as an earring because I just thought it was kind of cool. But anyway, what you do is you take your straight pin, you pick up yourself a seed bead. Now here's a seed bead. Let it go to the bottom, and then put your butterfly on. Your color is going to be whatever color you decide to go on that bottom is your color. Now look at that. Look how cute that is. Wait. See how you can see the little purple bead there? Okay, and then now what you're going to do is similar to putting the other one on. I'm going to use my little round pliers here. Round nose pliers, or I think that's what they're called. But anyway, I'm going to bend it down, but this time I'm going to bend it all the way around to the other side. See what I did? See there? Now I'm going to get my needle nose, my needle nose lock pliers, or lock pliers. Then I'm going to put it right on that tip. See? I'm going to put it right on that tip right there. I'm going to lock them. Okay, they're locked in place right now. I've got it locked on there right now. And you can, with it locked on there, you can move this butterfly around. This is kind of cool. I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to grab onto the loose end of the wire. See how I've got a hold of it? See? Right there. Now I'm just going to twist my needle nose pliers around while I'm holding on to the butterfly. And then I'm going to go down just a little lower on the, you only need to go around maybe once, twice. And then it's got a real good, well, a real good hook on there. Boy, I'm having a hard time with the light today. Then I'm going to cut off the excess. I'm going right down here. See that metal piece right there? That's what I'm going to cut off. I'm going to go right down here. And I'm going to put, well, I've got to face it down because I'm getting ready to cut. Now I just cut off that tip of metal, and you're just going to have a little bitty piece left that you're going to fold down with your pliers. Here's my pliers. I'm going to move this up. I just moved this circle up like that with my pliers. And then now I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on this inside to make sure that that little piece of straight pin is down. And it's down pretty good now. Let me show you this. See, now you got a little circle on it. You've got the little bead down there. And now all you got to do is put it back on. Put a wire on it. So I'm going to open my wire. Open the wire. See how that's open? Gosh, yeah, you can see it. And I'm going to put my little guy on there. Then I'm going to close this up. Let me make sure I got that tight enough. That was a no-no pushing it that way, but sometimes the things we gotta do. I just want it to meet a little better. Okay, there we go. See there? That makes just an adorable little earring. Now that's all the earrings I have for you today, but I'll tell you something I like to do. I make these little boxes here, which are like little Christmas ornaments. And I make, where's my other kind? I make these also. And I love to do this. What I do is I take, where are they? I take little bags like this, and I'll put, these are my gift wrap. These are my gift wrap. So I'll take these little bags, I'll put a pair of earrings in there. I hope I got the right ones. See? I back them up in that earring thing. And then I leave one side open. I haven't done it on this one, but on this one, I left one side unglued. I put my earrings in there, and then I have a gift for somebody. Then I'll put a gift tag on it. I'll glue that up, and I'll put a gift tag on it. And I'll hang it from the tree, and I'll have a gift tag hanging on it. Now I have a tutorial on how to make these in my list of items. So if you, another thing I use these for is Easter. Easter, I will make these up and put the kids' candy and the kids' little toys and stuff like that in them. And I'll have these out there for them to find. And these are just so much more appropriate than eggs to me. But they work wonderful, and you always find them if there's so many different colors of paper you can buy now, you know, or you can just use whatever you have on hand. You know, it really doesn't matter. But if you get a better paper, or even card paper works really well, like craft paper or cardstock. You can use that, or you can use where are they? You can use like frozen food and stuff like that. You can use those boxes by using the inside that's solid white instead of using the outside. And they're just wonderful little things, and they just look great when they're done, and you've got a nice gift in there. You don't have to buy gift wrap because you've got your frozen dinner or whatever you decide to make it out of. So that's just another idea. This one here, when you go to put this one together, you've got two pieces, and you glue the two pieces together. So you put the item in there and glue the two pieces together. So this is kind of a fun one too, and it makes a pretty ornament for the tree, especially in these shiny colors. They just look wonderful. Well, anyway, I'm going to let you go for today. That's all I have for you for right now. I'm going to try to put a video on once a week, and I will update this eventually because I just was too unorganized this time. But I will update this video. So have a great day, and remember, Jesus loves you.